I've been playing old-time music all my life. In the 70s, my older brother would like to listen to David Bowie and things like that, and I'd just turn it off because I wanted to listen to old-time music. It speaks to me better than pasteurized, processed stuff you hear on the radio. When I was about 14, I was playing my mom's dulcimer. We had a family band, but I wanted to be able to take the dulcimer with me wherever I wanted to go, and so I needed my own instrument. My family always made things and fixed things. I figured I could make one. I made it, and it turned out just fine. And that pretty well started me on this career as I know it. I loved the way the older instruments looked and felt. I focused more on repair than I did on building. Part of the old-time music and the old instruments really do tie in together, because a lot of the recordings that we admire, the performers are using instruments that were made in the 20s and or from 1900 forward. So those instruments are an important part of the music, because newer ones aren't going to quite sound right. You can play the music, but it's not going to have the same tone. There's a certain fullness to the older instruments. You want your work to mimic the original maker's work, so that somebody 20 years down the road picks it up and say, wow, this is nice. Nobody's fooled with it. To me, that's the ultimate compliment, that we were able to blend our repairs and improvements in with, what somebody made 100 years ago. I can't think of anything I like better than getting a chisel razor sharp and taking off shavings of wood off a neck to fit it correctly that are thinner than your hair. To me, that's more fun than anybody should be allowed to have. I am completely in control of this little process. Every little shaving is coming off with a purpose because I want it to. Nobody else is influencing this, so it's just my little bubble, letting me do something creative and precise. And when I'm done and I string up an instrument, there's no doubt a wow factor to say, yeah, that was worth it. It's repair land. There's always a bit of mystery.